a Champions League game with a red and a big defeat, 7-2 to PSG.
Oh, wow.
Spirits can't be high right now. I just don't see them winning this game. I don't see it being close either. What about you?
What do you got for a score really quick before I answer?
3-0.
Oh, wow.
If I had to guess.
Yeah, I got the same feeling Sam does. I don't think that Leverkusen really have a shot here, and for that I'm going to go. I do think that Bayern might slip up, though. They might be a little high on their horse. I think this might be only like a 1-0, maybe a 2-0 game for Bayern Munich in a win, and I feel like Kane's going to be a scorer no matter what I say. And we got two more games that I want to look at really quick, and obviously I might be a little biased looking at this game, but Villa just came off a very good win against City this morning, and I think Liverpool-Villa will be a very good game to look at next week. What do you got on that?
If Liverpool can get their form back, I think, it would be an easy just one more game, 3 points for them, but the way they've been playing, I think it could be a rough one. I think it could go 2-1 either way.
I think it's going to be a game of we're going to salvage a point. I think that we're not going to win because of this form, but this is going to be our way to kind of get back into the form, kind of like work our way back up. I think it's going to be either a 1-1 or a 2-2 draw, and we're finally going to get a point in the Premier League out of about 4 games, which has been an absolute mess. And I think that's going to be a shot. And one more game, just really quick. I just want the prediction out of you really quick. I want to look at City and Bournemouth. Who do you got?
City, big loss today, but I'm going to have to go City. I think if Bournemouth takes it, they're 1 point closer to Arsenal, or only 1 point off Arsenal, which would shift the table a lot. But I think if City wins, they're back up in the top 3. And I think this is the win that City needs, and they're going to really be pushing for this win.
I'm going to go 2-1 on that game to City, but real quick, we're going to go to a break. We'll see you back here on WTOP-10.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back, everybody, to Oswego Lazo. We got one more segment before we get to the illustrious and beautiful player of the week. But we're going to talk about the Champions League, the biggest league in soccer, in European soccer, I should say, because the Brazilian league don't like that.
It's arguable.
But we're going to talk about the bottom of the table before we talk about the top. The bottom, there's really not many surprises. I will say a couple, though. Villarreal, it's very surprising that they're 31st when they're like about 4th, 3rd in the and La Liga, my apologies. And Leverkusen 30th. With this managerial issue, I really could see them at 30th. And Benfica 35th. Oh my, what a fall from grace for Benfica. Second to last. They should be playing Europa, honestly. It's been a mess over there. Also, Juventus and Napoli, the current leaders of La Liga, in 23rd in the Champions League. That's a big surprise. Atletico Madrid also 19th. There's just a lot of teams that shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. A lot of Italian teams that should not be here. I think Benfica from Portugal, obviously, they should be higher up. This is not the Champions League performance that they wanted. Juventus, I mean, they are just tie after tie after tie. They cannot get their 3 points. They just have to settle for 1 point every game, and in the end, it's not going to be enough.
Yep, and what are we seeing at the top of the table, Sam?
At the top, to nobody's surprise, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern. I would say Arsenal, a little lower than everyone expected, but the same position they finished in last Champions League. Real Madrid in the 5th. Dortmund, they're doing a lot better in the Champions League than I would say they are in Bundesliga. Barca, very low compared to people's expectations. Liverpool, Chelsea, lower than the fans expected. Maybe some outside fans would say, yeah, this is expected, but Sporting is high up. That is a name that no one really expected to be anywhere near the top 10, near the automatic qualifiers. Tottenham, doing good. Nothing.
It's not special.
Nothing notable.
I'll tell you what, FK Karabag, 13th. That's a bit surprising in my opinion. I don't even know where they're from, if I'm honest. I couldn't tell you.
Cyprus, I believe.
Oh, wow.
That could be wrong.
I mean, if you talk about the outside fan saying that it's expected for Liverpool and Chelsea, I'll tell you what, we don't expect that. We expect maybe top 5, maybe a little top 7 even. I'd be happy with the top 7. But I mean, yeah. But besides that, the Champions League has been very entertaining. I mean, goals last week. What are some games from last week that were just insane?
Just some notable fixtures. PSG versus Leverkusen, like we mentioned earlier, 7-2. Both teams with a red card. I was actually watching that in class. I couldn't believe it. Do you have any games you wanted to mention?
Besides that was the main game. That was a ridiculous game. Arsenal absolutely destroying. I forgot exactly who it was.
Atletico.
It was Atletico. Arsenal absolutely destroying Atletico, and I think that PSV beating who they beat. It was a big upset. PSV upsetted, was it
Napoli? I believe
it was Napoli. Yeah. Yes, PSV upsetted Napoli, and just Champions League's been very entertaining this year. It's been really just a roller coaster. You don't know who's gonna win. You don't have a single clue because Galatasaray, they beat Liverpool. I watched that game and I almost cried. I'm kidding, I didn't cry, but
that's true.
But it was a mess. And I think that this league so far has been the best league by a mile. Usually it is. It obviously is because everybody tunes into it. It's the biggest league in Europe. Every team, the best teams from Europe, all combined into one league, and that goes into the Champions League. And I think that so far, we're in for a real good one.
It has been good so far. Lots of goals. I think I saw over 70 goals in the first few games of the league phase of the Champions League. That's some of the most I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. And I think that you got any big games that you want to address coming up?
Just looking ahead here, I see Liverpool, Real Madrid.
Oh, God.
Bayern and PSG.
Wow.
That will be a good game. And I know a big game that I'm looking forward to, Barca and Chelsea, November 25th.
Oh, wow.
My hopes are not great. Cole Palmer is out through the Arsenal game in the Prem, through the Barca game in Champions League.
Oh, wow.
I think it could be our downfall. But the young team that Chelsea has been able to perform so far.
Yeah, and I think that PSG Bayern game is going to be a little preview of the final, in my opinion. But we're going to get into the best segment in the entire world of soccer. Everything doesn't matter. The Ballon d'Or, scrap it. Nothing compared to the Player of the Week for Oswego Lazo. And we're going to start off. Obviously, we're not going to get right into it, man. We got to tease you guys a little bit. We can't give you the Player of the Week out of nowhere. But we're going to talk about some people maybe who could have got it. And I'm going to start off with talking about Brian Mbuemo. That's my personal honorable mention for the Player of the Week. There he is in all of his bald glory. Brian Mbuemo, he had a phenomenal week. He had 1 goal against Liverpool to beat them. If anything, Liverpool have been playing bad, yes, but Manchester United have been doing the exact opposite. Man United have been playing phenomenal. Lamens in goal has been great. And Mbuemo right at the helm, too. He scored 2 goals in their win against Brighton yesterday, actually, again on Saturday morning. And Brian Mbuemo has been absolutely phenomenal. And also, just really quick, I want to talk about Lemons too. They brought in Lemons after Onana was playing absolutely horrible. One of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen in the Prem. Also by Indir, terrible. But Lemons has came in. He hasn't had a clean sheet in 2 games, sure, but he's been phenomenal. He's such a presence in the net, and I think he's been a great goalie and a great experience for Manchester United.
I like him. He hasn't been the brick wall that I think they hoped he would be, but a lot of 2-1 wins for Man United with Mbeumo scoring most of these winners. I mean, I think he's in talks for Golden Boot.
Oh, wow.
He's up there. He's one of the best players in the Prem right now, I think.
Oh, wow. You got any honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions, not off the top of my head.
I'm thinking of Barca, too. I'm looking at Barca. They've had some pretty good games. Fermin Lopez has been stellar. I think that he's been a great player. 4 goals in the last 2 games, I think. Fermin Lopez, he did just score in El Clasico, even though they lost that game 2-1. And I think that he's a great young star. That's another version. We always talk about Lamine Yamal this, Lamine Yamal that. That's another youngster at Barcelona who's going to get a lot of growth. He probably might leave Barca just because of all the attention that Yamal's getting. In my opinion, he might. You never know. But I think Yamal and Fermin are going to be the future of Barcelona if he doesn't leave. And Fermin has been playing amazing. And I also want to take a look at one more player that is really under the radar because Kane is playing so good. I think that Luis Diaz, Mike mentioned him last show, Luis Diaz has been stellar in both categories, goals, assists, everything. He is the reason, in my opinion, that Bayern have been playing as good as they've been playing, and I think that Bayern wouldn't be where they are without Luis Diaz in that left winger position.
I think another big part of that Bayern team is Harry Kane. Coming from Tottenham, not many trophies to his name. Going to Bayern, he's been doing stellar so far, and I think he is in talks for some real silverware this season.
Yep, and we're finally going to announce Episode 3 Player of the Week for Oswego Lazo. We're going to go back to Barcelona really quick because this guy has been the definition of the word clutch. Ladies and gentlemen, the Oswego Lazo Player of the Week is Marcus Rashford coming out of Manchester United. Look at that man. That's a beautiful man right there. He's been the happiest he's ever been. And, you know, I've hated on Manchester United. I'm going to cut him some slack this time because they've been playing pretty good recently and they're above Liverpool. But I think Marcus Rashford, out of his mind, if I'm looking at the stats right now, he just assisted Fermin's goal in El Clasico. That 2 goals against Newcastle, incredible in the Champions League. Also, 2 goals in their last matchup in the Champions League. Let me check really quick. I believe that was against Olympiacos. He scored 2 goals against Olympiacos in the Champions League too. And Sam, Marcus Rashford, Player of the Week.
Yeah, 2 goals. He scored a brace against Newcastle to give them the win. 2 goals against Olympiacos. Not much competition there with a 5-1 win, but I think Marcus Rashford, if he continues to play like this, he will also be in talks for some individual awards that will put some serious respect on his name.
Yep, and also I want to mention he got an assist in their last matchup against PSG in the Champions League. But that will really do it all for Oswego Lazo tonight. I want to thank you, Sam, for showing up. I hope to see you a lot more often.
I hope to be on the show more.
I thank you all for watching tonight. We got a lot of stuff coming up, some really big games in the Champions League when I come back to you in 2 weeks. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Nick Stetter. This is Sam Brewer, and we will see you next time.
Oh man, it's been lovely living here. Guys, wake up. It's another morning in the good old WTOP studio.
I could get used to living
Wake
here.
up, Christian Chaz. It's a new morning.
Wake up. I mean, we
You have
can't
a good
really
slumber?
tell if it's morning or night in here.
Very good slumber. I think it's morning. Ooh, what'd you find?
What's that?
Ooh,
Oh, funny.
Let's always use that
Lovely.
later. We could always use that later.
Could use that for some food later.
Well, now it's bright and early at some point in the day. I gotta get my workout in. 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5. That's enough workout for the day. I'm tired. So what do you guys want to do today?
I think I need to get my workout in.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay. Christian Chaz, you gonna get your workout in? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. That was impressive, wasn't it?
That hurt.
I believe it. Yeah.
Poor form. I need to get better.
Jolly good.
Jolly,
What
lovely
else gonna
jubbly.
do?
Christian,
What else
it's your
is there
turn.
to do here? No. Okay. What else is there to do? Oh, there's a ball. Yes, look at this ball. Ready?
Yes.
Here's your workout, Christian Chaz.
I
Catch.
bounced the ball.
Oh.
And he couldn't catch the ball.
Come on. All right, ready? Here we go, Emily Michael. Boom.
Oh,
Throw
it's
the Christian Chaz.
grounded.
Throw the Christian Chaz. Whoa!
Hey.
Jolly good. Ah.
Jolly good, lovely jubbly.
What a good time.
That's so much fun.
What is going on here? Who are you?
Oh,
Who are you? Why are you in my studio? Who are you?
I'm Julius Engelberry. Nice to meet
Who
you.
are you?
Nice
Who
to
are
meet
you?
This is Christian Chaz, and this
Who
is
are
Emily
you?
Michael.
Emily Michael.
Emily Michael?
Who are you?
You got 2 first names. Who are you?
Christian Chaz.
Christian what?
Christian Chaz.
I've heard WWE wrestlers with better names than you. Who are you?
What's a WWE?
You don't know WWE?
Oh,
Let me show you.
Oh! Oh! Guys, help me! Guys! Oh my God! Hey!
You know what?
Hide! Hide!
Oh.
Oh my God.
My studio.
No! Oh! Get out of here! Take him down! Uh-oh! Double team!
You
Double team! Boom! Oh! Christian Chaz! Oh, no!
Hey! You, come here.
Oh!
Come here, I brought you a gift.
No!
Look, it's a peace offering. It's a peace offering. You want it right here?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah?
Are you alright, Christian Chaz? We gotta go. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
Emily Michael, let's go. The door. Go for the door. Quick, for the door. That's it.
What?
I'm calling the cops.
What?
Authorities. I'm calling the authorities.
No,
I'm calling the authorities. Open the door. Open the door. Authorities.
Somebody call the authority.
Oh no.
Hey, we can talk about this. Alright?
I'm the authority.
We can talk about this. Look. We're very sorry.
A huge
misunderstanding.
On your knees.
We're very sorry. What can we do to
I don't know.
Not break into my studio. For starters.
We have to go.
Go, run, go!
Don't you ever try to run again for me, m***. You're right here with the rest of them. If you ever, and I mean ever, come back in here without permission, that'll be nothing. Now I gotta go file some paperwork, but I'm watching you. Ritz.
All right, guys. You're coming with me.
Alright, let's go. Wait, come on, Emily Michael.
Let's go.
Wait. Before we go, I have something for you. Careful.
Careful.
What do you have?
What's it?
Chaz? I have something that you might like. I know you guys like the, what do you call it here? The
Money.
Oh, not money. The other thing, whatever. So I got the crisp, looks like the $16.
Ooh, that sounds like a mighty fine deal, doesn't it?
Let's go. Come on, guys, let's get out of here. This way.
Where'd they go? You don't know where they went? You have no idea, huh? I gotta go find them.
Well, hello. Welcome to TA Time. Welcome to the season finale of TA Time, the show where fellow TAs and students can enjoy a chat one more time for this semester.
Very sad. Today on the show, we'll have a guest on the show with a twist and one more.
Is your name Kenny Gerard?
I thought it said Emily. I'm sorry.
Well, now you can say your line, I guess.
But before we get into that, let's all recap our break. What was everyone up to? Chris, start us off. I'm sorry, Kenny.
I'm gonna keep it really short and sleep.
Sleep?
Yeah, I slept.
Seems like you need it.
I slept.
You were doing all break.
That is exactly what I did all break. I slept and slept and slept, and then
lazy bum.
No, because then I got up this morning at like 3:45 a.m. to catch my flight up here from Florida.
Oh.
I'm then go back to sleep. I'm exhausted. Nice. Well, it was a fun break though. Fun time. Hung out with family. Went to Disney World for a day.
Also, let it be known he casually lives in Florida.
Yeah.
He's out here.
Lives there.
Like no offense, but if I lived in Florida, like I'd be doing so much.
Dude,
the fact that you go home and then you just sleep.
Hold on. I will say, hold on, don't mind this. I will say, there is literally nothing to do where I live. I literally asked like different people that have lived there for years on end.
You can watch the Port St. Lucie Mets.
There's lizards.
Yeah, I can watch the Port St. Lucie Mets in November.
Nice. Well, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I slept up.
Yeah,
it was great.
sorry,
I loved it, especially after the semester so far. I needed it.
Yeah. I'll talk mine now. My break was good. Felt really fast. It was really
like really fast.
Yeah, like so fast. Like even fast. Sonic said it was quick.
Like so fast.
Yeah, that's how fast it was.
Okay.
Like Lightning McQueen fast.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen. Yeah, ka-chow. That fast.
Ka-chow.
Yeah. Boom. And it was like that. Done. But no, it was good. Thanksgiving was good. Hung out with family. What else did I do? Not really too much, to be honest.
Did you sleep?
Kind of. Enough sleep. Not as much. Probably like a little more than I usually do here, which is like 6 hours. But no, it was good. I went shopping. I went to Lancaster. If anybody watching knows where that is, it's like middle of nowhere, PA. Lancaster, Pennsylvania, like the Amish and stuff like that. But there's
the Amish. There's the Lancaster train station, right?
Yeah, I mean I've never been, but
yeah,
well known for.
But yeah, I was there for Saturday, and then the rest of the week was pretty chilled. Catching up, just doing errands and stuff. But yeah, it was good. How about you, Emily? We'll let you go next.
I mean, Kenny, you want to give the recap because I took your line?
No, go ahead. You can go first.
I mean, my break was good. I didn't really do much. I pretty much just worked at home, spent time with my family, spent time with friends. It was a whole lot of fun. I rewatched When Harry Met Sally. If you guys have never seen that movie, I really recommend it. It's actually one of my best movies ever. I love that movie,
all the time.
and I recommend it to anyone. I love Billy Crystal and I love Meg Ryan, so they're great.
I've heard it's a good movie.
Yeah. It's my turn now?
Yeah, I really didn't do anything.
See,
I did nothing.
Yeah, there you go. Look, you get the CG and everything.
Sorry, Kenny.
I actually did a lot,
Sorry,
weirdly
Kenny.
enough. I did not do much breaking. I mean, I stayed here a couple extra days. We hung out with the fellows. We went to Turning Stone. I won $80 in blackjack.
Wow.
Finally, they owed me.
Right.
And then I went back. I went straight to Boston right after to see my buddy at school, Berklee College of Music. Very fancy school.
Quite fancy.
Berklee College of Music.
Wow.
Yeah, it was nice. It was cool. And then I went home finally on Wednesday, and then saw my family and friends, and we did what we had to do. But I mean, it was fun. I also went to the casino with my boys at home.
Wow, you're the gambling
man.
So did you lose 80?
So I won 80 the first day, or I won 80 at Turning Stone, and then I went to Rivers Casino in Schenectady. Now that I'm finally 21, I can go. So I went with my family and friends, and then I went and played blackjack, and I said, I got $25. It's one hand, and that was all she wrote. So
all right, so really you made $55.
Yeah, but it was
60.
Yeah, I was up 55 on the weekend, so I can't complain.
Not bad. Not bad. That's good.
That's nice. Yeah.
Well.
Oh, I have a line. Sorry.
It's your turn,
sorry, the camera's really far away.
anyways?
Well, it seems like we're out of time for our recap, obviously. But don't go far, because coming up, we will have our final guest of the semester. Stay tuned. Bye.
like to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan I've played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Let me finish.
No,
let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked. You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
Gordon Ramsay gonna sit here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back from the break. As we mentioned earlier, we have our final guest of the semester.
So without further ado, let's introduce our guest, Mia. Come on out and welcome to the show.
I can't even be mad. You can take the. That's all you.
Alrighty.
Hi, Mia.
Hi, guys.
How we doing?
Look, it's my line. Welcome, Mia. Why don't you introduce yourself and for everybody else at home too?
Hi, I'm Mia. I was a student in Emily and Jesse's class.
She still is.
Still am. One more class left.
Ain't over yet.
One more class left tomorrow. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
A little bit more.
Where are you from?
You're
from Long Island. Major? I'm an interaction design and communications major. So why was I in video prod? Who knows? Who knows?
What does that major mean?
It's basically, I don't know, it's kind of like graphic design, but more like user interface based.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's actually an interesting major. Right?
So, Mia, this episode's a little bit different since it's our finale. So we thought we'd flip the script and have you ask us some questions. But after a few questions, though, we will ask you some and get to hear about your experience as well. Is that okay? Sound good?
That sounds good.
Okay, word.
All right. My first.
No, go for it. No, you.
Please.
No, you please.
Okay, well, I was going to start with my first question. Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Like room. My bad.
I was just reading the script that Jesse wrote. So.
Well, my bad.
Thanks.
So how is TAing different from being like in the actual class itself?
Oh God.
Emily, you can go first. It seems like you're.
Sorry, I was just adjusting.
Oh God, let me
like,
think about this one.
When I started out in the class, I was just really nervous. I had barely operated a camera outside of doing like sports and TOP, and I knew that was, those things differed. Like producing just like, why are you laughing at me?
It's because Kenny Gerard's staring at me. And hold on, before we continue.
Apply it to the camera.
Before we continue, let it be known. I heard some things from some people that we don't pay attention to our interviews. Specifically from these two. So
that's
fellas,
why I'm staring over here paying attention.
I'm
trying to do better, and you yell at me.
Yeah, what the heck?
I can't do anything right.
We're listening.
Nope, you can't. So let's listen, guys. Just look at our people that are
talking. Well, you just
listen.
interrupted her, so who's the one that's not listening, huh?
Okay.
Stop fighting. Okay.
This isn't like you.
So, I pretty much
showing my TAs.
Pretty much when I started out doing the class, because I took this class, we were both in the same course last year at this time. I was just really nervous, kind of like, because it was the first, I guess, intro to video production that I had. But being a TA, it's awesome. I feel so much like more well-rounded with just the entire subject, and it's been cool to meet everybody and really like get kind of build those bonds with our students. You know what I mean? Like it's just a good time. I just feel a lot more confident about things.
I'd say it's like I'm pretty much like the same in that like, I guess because it's a little different for me because once I took 235 my last year, so my sophomore year, I was already in TOP for a year, and I had already done something, so that was really nice. Like that, like coming into intro to video prod, I kind of already knew a lot.
Yeah.
The video editing is like what I had to learn.
Yes.
But now, like on the other end of it, it's cool because like the reason I wanted TA was like I just want to like I enjoyed the class so much that like I want everyone else in the class to have the same experience. So like being able to like actually now be on the other end of it and like explain to people, like people ask me questions was my favorite thing.
Yes.
Like
yes.
if whoever watches this, and if you're someone that's watching, probably not, that's gonna be in our class next semester, ask us questions, because that's literally like that's my favorite thing, is to like explain, like, because I learned it and now I get to like pass that torch on, and that's like it's like one of my favorite things.
I agree. Yeah.
That's lovely. Following the answering questions thing, how did it feel, Emily, to shoot that rack focus shot for me?
I didn't know we were just leaking that on air.
Oh wow! Oh,
Nope.
So telling the big.
Nope. But I didn't submit the one she used.
She
so
did
I
not
could
submit the one that I used.
Totally
So here's the
did.
thing. For those of you guys who don't know, Mia and I have been friends since our freshman year.
Wow.
It's our third year here on campus now, so we go way back. And one day I was in class and she said, "Hey Emily, I'm filming my rack focus shot right now. Can you come help me?" I leave class, or I think it was
It was
a like filming day, so we had the time. But I leave class and she's got her camera set up in the collaborative core of Hewitt, and I start fiddling with the rack focus because she's got the shot set up, because she was like, "I'm really having trouble with it." I record it, start messing with the focus, immediately get the shot. I was
It was
like,
beautiful.
"Okay,
It was
word.
beautiful.
Well, that's just great," and I felt really accomplished. And then she thought she lost it on her SD card, and then did not lose it, and I had to find it for her on her own computer.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
It's okay. It could be worse. You could lose your SD card entirely.
But I thought we were
I also thought that happened.
I've been there, have done
You
that.
couldn't
I
have
don't know why SD card
waterboarded
is
that
bad.
information out of me. You could have, you know what I mean? That was.
Yeah.
Well, it was a really good.
I can't
rack
believe you
focus
leaked
shot.
that. That was crazy.
Hey, it was a really good shot. It was a really good shot. You know, but I figured it out eventually.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now we're gonna quickly go through some questions. So Chris, why don't you start us off?
So, wait.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I did not realize. Okay, I'm gonna start us off. My first question is, what was your personal highlight in the class? What was your favorite thing?
I really liked the music video.
Yeah.
Besides losing my wallet during the filming, I really did enjoy.
How'd that happen?
It was really funny. I set up my camera outside. My friends are, waiting ready to shoot, and I was like, oh, I don't have my SD card. So I walked back up to my room. I took my wallet, 'cause it's got my ID in it, scanned myself in, whatever, go grab it, and then I come back down with my SD card, and my wallet vanished.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
So if anyone sees a
definitely
blue
fun.
wallet by the lagoon, let me know. It's mine. It's been there for a fat minute.
Well, like Mia's wallet, we gotta go. So we'll see you after the break.
Bye bye.
Wow. Wow.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
as they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games, only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Come across.
Hi, welcome back from the break. Now, for our game of the night, it's going to be Game Time Palooza. So, how the game will go follows a similar format as most of our games. There will be 3 rounds, each with a 1-minute timer, and whichever team has the most points at the end wins. Mia, you get to select a TA to join your team. And I think I know who it's going to be. But after that, Mia's team and the other TAs will go head-to-head in a different game every round. Round 1 will be a word scramble, all related to our class. Round 2 will be some trivia questions, also related to our class. And guess what, guys? Round 3 will be Pictionary. And guess what? It's related to our class. Does that make sense? You guys got that?
That sounds so awesome.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
That's great.
Mia, pick your TA. Who would you like?
Oh, this is so hard. I don't know who I'm gonna choose. Emily.
Yes, yo,
So-
I
And she
have
said Crystal.
been the pick for
I would've
any
lost it
time
too.
one of our students has picked
Cool. All
somebody.
right, so you guys can get up. Kenny and Chris, you can sit on those seats over there.
Yeah,
Mia
we're like
and
real
Emily,
comfy.
Emily can take off your mic, and you guys can go sit over there.
Word.
Yep.
You're gonna de-mic Emily Mike? That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yo, can you move that microphone over there, please?
That was probably really loud.
All right.
Yeah, sorry to people out there. And we can take the other camera. Sorry,
Yeah,
there we go.
Oh,
I did write it down. Huh? For
Wait.
that. Yeah, that can go for them.
Why
Yep.
don't we just bring the wired mic over here? Hold on.
It's fine. That's what.
So would it make more sense to use that mic over here?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So then.
Thank you. I have not been silenced anymore.
But now they're separated. What is going on? I'm so confused.
It's okay. You guys
You know
take a
what?
seat. You two sit down.
Where do we sit
Mia,
down?
you're. Oh my
Are we-
gosh.
Okay.
Emily, Mike,
Yeah.
you move there.
Okay.
You two sit there.
This
Sorry, guys.
This
I like
is-
the fun part about this is it coordinated on the fly.
transition.
Yeah, quick little transition.
Transition.
We need
I'll
like
sit
that.
right
We
here.
need like
Sit
that
right
music
here?
in while we
Okay.
transition. All right. So
Ooh, I got a comfy.
round 1, the scramble, the word scramble. All right.
Okay. Let's do it.
Shut
I'm
up.
ready.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
This is your word scramble. I'm going to get you guys in a pen just a
Oh my
second.
God,
This
they
is your
give
word
us
scramble. There's 5 words in there. You guys each will have a minute
Whoops.
to write down what they are. All right, let's get that timer going. Can we get that timer up, please?
Are you good at these?
I thought they said placebo, so no, I'm really not.
Yeah, I'm not good at
I've never
these.
done one of these.
Neither have I.
If you want to just, yeah,
I thought
there
it
you go.
said
All right,
anaconda.
and it'll be a minute, so we'll just stop in a minute. Alrighty.
Well,
Dude.
do you want to just accept defeat? Because we're cooked.
I'm terrible at these,
It's a
dude.
word scramble. Are we kidding?
I don't know
what this
anything
is?
on this list.
Hold on. So, it's gotta be some. What is these? What are these, dude?
The handwriting's screwing me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Cause like, is that an R? Yeah.
Yeah, that's an R.
It looks says R
A or
D O. Bista.
Jesse, is this a T or an L?
I thought that was a hashtag.
Let me see. All right,
Jesse,
you
is
guys-
this a T or an L?
That
It's a T.
is.
Do you want to just?
That's
lock
a
in
D.
for
That's a
next
D.
round? 'Cause
I think we got logged in for next round, dude.
Sorry, that's a D. Sorry, guys.
What is that? A C? E? Is this a ear mac?
Are these R's or N's?
Yeah, that's ear mac. That's what it says. We need to figure it out. That's not the word, obviously. All right, you guys got 9 seconds.
What?
9.
6.
That's
Yeah.
that's a minute 5.
Because they put 2 minutes in, but it's a minute. All right, how close are you guys being done?
I have 2.
Keep going, guys. We'll give you. We'll give you a little. We'll give them more. Like we'll give them another 30 seconds.
Dude,
We'll give them another 30
we
seconds.
give up. We give up.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Okay, so we have 2. We have 2.
All right.
Can we get a zoom in on this?
Jesse
Can we get a
has
zoom in
poor
on this?
handwriting. Jesse
Okay,
has
so video.
bad
So
handwriting.
that is the 2 correct answers, and this says, oh, I'm not going to say that on air, so they don't get any points.
Oh, it's
All right. So they start with 2 points. Alrighty. Now, round 2, guys, we are going to move into round 2, which is going to be some trivia questions. They will come up here on the screen. Yep. If we want to take them up on the screen for me, that'd be great. Yeah, let me move over here. All right. So first question: what does FPS stand for in video production?
Oh, not in Call of Duty.
Not in Call of
Hello?
Duty. So sorry.
Top 1 thinks it is not.
Oh.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are good?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Alrighty. The correct answer was frames per second. Let me see your.
And that is correct.
Wow, look at that. All
That
right,
is the
on to
correct
the
answer.
second question, guys. If we could pull that up for me. All right, what does B-roll refer to? And this doesn't have to be an exact thing, as long as you guys get the gist of it. That's cool with me.
My fellow TA is got this.
Yep.
Yeah, I got this. I'm just trying to figure out how to word this correctly.
Is that my pen?
I don't know. It's not mine. I didn't take it.
Yeah.
Is it your pen?
Alrighty.
Where'd you get these pens?
I just found them.
It could be.
All right. You guys got it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alrighty. Stop the clock. Alrighty. What do we have over here?
It's like backup / extra footage. So
Okay.
Yeah, extra footage, video to cover jump cuts, just kind of
Yeah.
extra footage.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So you guys both got that correct. All right. On to question 3 here. What do we got? All right. What match bit rate do we use when exporting? So that's not your to explain. When you have 2 options, you have your like video quality, which is like the match bit rate, and then you have like the format or something else. But yeah. Good luck, guys.
You know it?
I think I know it.
Alrighty.
Don't look at my
Don't
paper.
look. Yeah, don't
look at my
don't
paper,
look,
Chris.
guys.
That's what I was
Don't
gonna
look
write
at
the
my
second number.
paper.
I would write that, or it could
I
also
think
be-
it's that. I'm pretty confident it's the
It
second.
could also
number.
be like.
I could be
That's one
wrong.
of the options I put down. I'm trying to think of all
Alrighty.
options.
Okay.
You guys got it?
Yeah.
We're gonna speed up a little bit here. All right. What do we got?
H.264 adaptive high bitrate.
H.264, 1080p.
I'll take it. Yep, both answers. All right, moving on to 4.
Bang!
They are 3 for 3 right now. All right, quick, number on 4 here. What is the number 1 thing to do when editing? I know. Oh, they're fast with it.
Emily knows.
Here we go. I already see it. Save. Make sure you save. That's correct. On to question 5, the last question, folks. Here we go. What is Sean's middle name? For people who don't know who Sean is, Sean is an engineer.
Oh my God, I feel so
in
fake. I
SUNY
don't
Oswego.
know.
He has worked at the class
Wait,
very well.
wait,
you know,
hold on.
No, do not text. No.
No phone.
No.
I'm calling him.
Down.
I'm calling him.
10 seconds. 10, 9.
I'm so
8,
sorry, Sean.
7,
I'm gonna
6,
see him tomorrow morning.
5,
I'm sorry.
4,
I'm
3,
sorry, Sean. I love
2, 1. And our answers. Take a guess.
Patrick.
Nope.
John.
The correct answer is Alan. All right, so
Alan.
it is
Oh my
6-4. On to the final round.
I'm
Alrighty.
so upset. I didn't know. I feel so bad.
Alrighty, so we have Pictionary. So one of you will draw and one of you will guess. I will each tell
God,
you
you
your
better do
words.
it,
Here we go.
I'm terrible drawing.
Alrighty.
Okay, so am I.
So you are gonna have.
We got like a minute 30.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Can I
fine. All right,
start?
go. You're gonna have. Draw that. Alrighty. We'll probably do this. Well, this probably be the only one we're gonna do.
Oh, you already got it. You
running
already got
late.
it. You already got it.
Alrighty, let's see.
That's all I had to write.
Yeah, that's it. You got
a
it.
camera. That's a camera.
Ah, okay. Well,
he did say it first.
We're running out of time, folks, and it seems that even with that point, they are still winning by 6-5.
Woo!
That is it. So let me hop in. I'll hop in over here. We could take their camera. All right, we'll hop in here over here. Hi guys. So we got a little less than a minute. We got a little over a minute left. And yeah, I just wanted to say, I wanted to say thank you to Emily for being my fellow TA this semester.
The best fellow TA in the whole
exactly.
world. And you're gonna leave me hanging right now.
Oh, my
You
bad.
cool or whatever.
And
Whatever.
thank you too
You're welcome.
for doing your job.
You're welcome.
You know what? No, thank you to both of you.
No thanks.
Professor Cleveland, fire. If you're watching this,
Fire
fire them.
these guys.
Fire them
Fire these
right
boys.
now.
Hey,
Anyways,
you can't fire me. I quit.
Okay. On air, folks. On air, he said that. Anyways, so that's just what I want to say about our TA class. I know we are all, for the people who don't know, we are actually going to TA this class again next semester.
Yes, we are.
Which, hopefully, if we get renewed, you will see another season of TA time with these 4 lovely faces yet again.
Woo!
And new
Possibly
guests.
Mia.
And possibly Mia, maybe, if she comes back, if she wants to come on, sure. We'll have new guests, new games, a whole lot of that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do want to see more content, you can check out our Instagram at ta.time.wtop10.
Oh crap! It's my call time.
Thanks, guys.
I gotta go, guys.
Oh, we gotta go.
Everybody.
Let's go.
Tonight on Hockey Talk, after 6 games, 3 weekends, and 2 ranked opponents, the Oswego State Lakers are still undefeated. How on earth did that happen?
Plus, after that, our NHL teams have decided that they want to win against hard teams and lose against easy teams. What teams have they decided to beat these last 2 weeks?
And lastly, I have finally lost it. I decided to suit up in the most insane way possible. Now I am become goalie, protector of the net. How exactly did that go? All that and more right now on Hockey Talk. Finale of Hockey Talk, the show made by hockey fans for hockey fans. My name is Rob Finger, alongside my co-hosts Chris DeLuca, Eric Palmieri, and Evan Shomes, and we're here to talk hockey. Now, after several weeks of hockey, the Oswego State Lakers are somehow still undefeated. They've been beaten ranked opponents in Geneseo and Plattsburgh, took 2 victories within 24 hours on the road against Canton and Potsdam, and crowned themselves king of the green and yellow teams with dubs against Brockport and Skidmore. Gentlemen, the Lakers are 6-0. How are we feeling about this?
Honestly, I may be a little bit controversial. I know your opinion's on it right now, but honestly, I'm riding and dying with the Lakers right now.
You're riding it?
I'm riding. You know, they are just been so dominant.
I'll make my decision.
Not dominant in the sense of like how you say the Avalanche in the NHL,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
dominant in the sense like they know how to win the games. Like, and it's always a saying, good teams find ways to win games they probably shouldn't win. And the Lakers, they've been doing that.
They've been finding a way somehow.
I'll make my decision on that after this weekend. I think the Lakers are officially on fraud watch this weekend. We're going against Hobart, which is actually a good team.
Yeah, we've been ranked number either 5 or 4.
We are ranked 4 right now.
Ranked 4, yeah. 4th in the nation right now, and we are going up against number 1 Hobart. That is back-to-back NCAA D3 champion. So,
yeah, but you also got to remember when it comes to especially this Oswego team. I mean, we saw them beat Geneseo, which even though it was a close game, 1-0 win, they still beat them. I mean, that alone takes effort. Lakers have always had trouble with Geneseo, and the fact that they're able to take them down. I mean, it shows signs that they're still improving, even after their SUNY championship win last year with the inevitable NCAA D3 loss.
Yeah, and speaking of that Geneseo game as well, just the performance from Gavin McCarthy so far. 3 starts, 2 shutouts. He got that shutout against Geneseo, and then our most recent one against Canton as well.
On the road, very impressive.
Oh, yeah. Both road shutouts for a Lakers goalie that isn't Brandon Milberg, by the way, who was the starter for that entire last year. So I genuinely think that Gavin McCarthy has played himself into a starter's role and will have a big task ahead of him this coming weekend against Hobart. Well, hockey fans, the NHL has thrown its curveballs again, and all of our teams have decided that they don't want to win anymore. But somehow, they've taken out some dubs in the past 2 weeks. We'll have all that and more when we return on Hockey Talk.
But I would have liked to see more on, Poutine or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan had played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Let me finish.
No,
let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel? That guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked. You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
Gordon Ramsay gonna sit here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah.
Welcome back to Hockey Talk, the show made by hockey fans for hockey fans. My name is Rob Finger, alongside Chris DeLuca, Eric Palmieri, and Evan Shomes, and we're back to talk hockey. Now, the NHL is certainly the NHL, and we have entered the near mid-season doldrums. We start with the New York Rangers, who have had their share of struggle, but found a way to get a dub against Boston. What is up with the Rangers, Chris?
So honestly, I I wish I could tell you.
You said that the problems were fixed, though.
No, I never said
yes,
that.
Yes, you did.
Okay, maybe I did. Don't quote me. But, so, for some reason, we decided that, the Rangers, they want to win against good teams. They won against the Carolina Hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
They decided, they went against, say, the Blues. I mean, they're not really.
The Blues have always been at least a basic good team, but yeah.
Like a basic, they're okay. Like, they can compete. So, and then we went against Boston, which, honestly, Boston, not as good as a team as of recently compared to the last couple of years, but still a good team. And then we lose to Tampa, who, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. But just Boston, I don't know how we won that game. I mean,
Panarin had 4 points in that.
He carried. And I mean, realistically speaking, the Rangers, obviously, great goaltending from them. Excuse me, wow. 19 saves on 21 shots. I mean, obviously, you're not looking at Vezina numbers right here, but still, obviously not Vezina numbers. But I mean, 6 goals on 37 shots, and it fools you. It fools you into thinking that they look good, and then they get 13 shots in a full period the next game. So, I honestly, I don't know at this point. I'm just a fan of USA.
I was about to say he's wearing the Rangers hat, but has suited up in the Team USA thing. Which
listen.
After
it's still technically Rangers.
Gabe Perreault, yeah. I was about to say.
There we go.
To be fair, we will be talking the Olympics when we come back next spring, anyway. But anyways, so next up. We have the New York Islanders here, Evan, and I hear that you were present for this game that we are going to talk about, as the Islanders had a barnstormer with the Philadelphia Flyers.
Yeah, so I was at this game. It was against the Flyers. I was super excited for this game, obviously. I get there, I'm with my dad, my siblings. There's 2 goals in the first period for the Flyers. It's not looking good. 2 brutal turnovers in front of the net lead to 2 brutal goals. Second period starts. We let up another early one. It's 3-0. I'm in my bag. But then my dad rolls around. He got us the Cinnabec sandwiches.
I was about to say, yeah, you shared with me some pictures of that. Can we pull that up? We have a full screen showing you what the Cinnabec sandwich looks like. Here, explain it real quick.
So the Cinnabec sandwich is this cinnamon roll, this big cinnamon roll, cut in half, and there's an egg sandwich put on that thing.
Yeah, here.
There it is.
Right here. The cinnamon roll.
This sandwich comes into play, second period. Kyle Palmieri goes down, tears his ACL. That sucks. But he gets up, passes it to the front of the net, and the comeback begins. We score 3 unanswered goals. I say thank you to the Cinnabec. And one of those goals was Matthew Schaefer as well, who we made a new title for him. First teenage defenseman to score 8 goals in the first 25 games. He gets another record. Only topping, again, Bobby Orr, which is impressive. That's like doing something if you're besting Bobby Orr.
Yeah, exactly. One of the best defensemen 100%. Ever to play the game.
And we didn't end up winning this game. We fell in the shootout, but I got to say it was still a great game. The Islanders just have to learn to score. We're outshooting our opponents in almost every game we play. This game specifically, we outshot the Flyers 31-21 and still managed to lose. We finally got a power play goal, but then there's a 4-minute major. We had a double power play and couldn't generate anything. If we scored, we would have won the game. It was a 3-3 game with a 4-minute power play. We totally should have scored there and just didn't.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, you were able to come out with a point from that, and forcing them to the shootout. So
that's what matters.
Anyways, we'll move on to the Buffalo Sabres, as Mr. Eric Palmieri, as was teased with our full screen there, had quite the time in Buffalo when they played.
It was a better promotion than the Cinnabec. That looks like a crime against humanity.
It was delicious.
You know what's better is the most Buffalo promotion of all time, the Beer Saber.
Let's show it.
2 beautiful whole things of beer into a sword. The fans were loving it. They were promoting it like crazy, and it showed. They won 9-3. It was probably, I got the experience of being able to go to that game because I wanted to go see Bedard, and for $25, can't beat that. And I ended up seeing their best performance in years. Like, that was the loudest I have heard that stadium since Eichel.
I was about to say, because 9-3, you see right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be almost another decade till I hear it that loud, but it was incredible. There were 14 players in the box score with at least a point. Josh Doan legacy game with 2 goals that were both insane. And the goal scoring allowed for UPL, who was coming off of injury, He was gone for like 2 weeks. He had a shaky game, but when you score 9 goals, goaltending doesn't really matter. So
yeah. I was about to say, goaltending is completely optional when you're able to put 9 goals on an opposing goaltender. My goodness.
I tell you what, I love seeing you happy on this show.
Hey,
I feel like this might be the first time.
It's been a very painful season.
It's like seeing like a unicorn. Like it doesn't happen often. It does not happen often.
I'll say this: sun's got to shine on a dog's rear every now and again. So that's how the Sabres have to look at it here.
2026 Stanley Cup. What can I say from that?
Okay, you're taking it too far. You're taking it too far.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, so we'll move on to my very own Montreal Canadiens, and thanks, Chris DeLuca, sleeping over there on the other side.
Oh my God!
Listen, hey, it's the one thing that we could all agree on earlier in this season here: the fact that we all hate the Leafs, which is a great thing. As one of our
and I don't know who would really like the Leafs.
Correct.
The Leafs honestly feel like they're. I mean, I said it before. They're the Dallas Cowboys of the NHL. They're overrated, right? They've done nothing. What have they done since '67?
I was about to say.
How many times have they gotten past round one?
Not many. Listen. 6-7 has a lot different of a meaning in Toronto, and it usually comes with depression.
One other thing I did note, and I don't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
But one thing I've noticed. Toronto never got past. They've never won more than 2 rounds in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. During '67, it was still only the 2-round format.
Yeah, because it was still the original 6. I think. Because when did the Flyers enter the league?
I think that was the next year. I think '67 was the year they entered.
I was about to say because the first expansion year was, I believe, 1967-68 with the Flyers and what other team was it? I think it was Vancouver.
Ended in '67. After that season, doubled from 6 to 12 with the addition of. I almost said the Bruins. Jesus.
That's another original 6.
You need the original 6. I got the original 6 right here, bro.
Right here. Show it off. You got Canadiens, Leafs, Rangers, Blackhawks, Bruins, and the Wings there. He's been wearing that all day, and I mean, it's a nice tarp.
I tell you what.
It's
great.
In
my closet.
But yeah, like I said, the Toronto Maple Leafs haven't won anything since the 1960s, and neither did they win this game. 5-2. The Habs finally figured it out after a 5-game losing streak. I was about to go nuts because of that 5-game losing streak, and finally they figure it out. I am very glad. But anyways, we are hurtling towards the end of the show here, but when we come back, I've got something very special and very fun to show you. I suited up as a goalie. How did I do in between the pipes at the Deb? We'll find out when we return on Hockey Talk. If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Come across, take care.
Welcome back to Hockey Talk, the show made by hockey fans for hockey fans. My name is Rob Finger, and it's official. I've gone crazy. I suited up in my brother's old goalie gear, I heard that, and took to the ice to see if I could hack it in net. This is my Christmas gift to you. This is Rob Gets Goalied. Welcome into the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. My name is Rob Finger, and we're here to play some hockey. This is a segment that I like to call Rob Gets Goalied. So, for context, I was never a goalie in hockey. My girlfriend here, on the other hand, Elena, was. So, she's going to be judging me the entire night. So, former goalie, how do you rate these pads that I'm going to be using tonight?
I mean, despite the fact that they're completely beat, they're definitely worn out, but I'd use them, so I approve. They're about the same as the ones that I used, so I approve.
After fiddling around with my pads and finally getting all my equipment on, including getting a little dangler off of the side of my player's helmet, I was ready to hit the ice with Elena and her friend Leela behind me chirping me.
Alright, if this is recording, this is already getting tough. Hey, I made a save! Oh boy, this is already not going great. I tried. Christ, I couldn't do the pad stack. Couldn't quite hack it. Man, gotta harness that man up there, Pete Sears, gotta harness it. Right back door. Not even Kerry could have saved that. And that's the end of game one. I think I did okay. Although that was a solid 4 goals against. That was not great. But still, hey, we play on. Just be in front of it. You just gotta be in front of it. You just gotta be in front of it. We're still in the lead. Still in the lead. Just get one back. Just get one back. We got this. Oh, you lucky. Wow. No, my lucky. I'm lucky. Let's face it. Oh. Whew. I'm doing all right. Definitely the hardest I've worked in months.
Game 2 was a game of minimal improvements, but as the buzzer sounded, it was on to game number 3, in which I would face my buddy, Thomas Sherman.
No, Thomas. No, Thomas. I got you. Oh, kept it out. Kept it out. Woo. Now the inside of my leg hurts though. Ow. Yeah, and right into my palm. This is just the Rob Hurts game. Ow. Nuh-uh. Get out of here. Get out of here. I think I'm actually doing good for once. Uh-oh. That was a Dominic Hasek save. I actually think that I was the better goalie on the ice for that one. That was wild. Anyways, on to game 4. Let's do it. Let's do it. You got it. You got it. You got that? Go get it back. Go get it back. You got it. Ah, Collis! myself. Woo. Just make the save, Robert. Just make the save. Oh, off the dome. No. I tried my best. I tried, man. I tried. Last game now. So unfortunately there is no fourth game. We got knocked out. It was like 5-4, I believe. But nonetheless, I mean, hey, I did my best. I kept a good amount of goals out of the net. I made some decent saves. I'm leaving happy, but hey, props to all the guys out here with intramural hockey for putting this on, to Thomas Sherman, who puts this on for the second year in a row here. It's been phenomenal. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Back to you guys in the studio. Thank you very much, past me. So, how did I do?
Past you is right. There were so many that was past you that
we started a counter.
We tried
and
counting.
We lost track.
I think we got up to like 10 or so, and then
Trust me, there are ones that I cut out.
I will say, while we were watching, I did find this little piece of paper that has our rundown, but there's something on here. It's thank you, Finger. May we have another? He shoots, he scores. You suck, Finger. Finger. You suck. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. So
it is. It is.
If you played in Nashville, I think that is.
I will say, I like how every goal scored, you made sure to say, hey, it's okay, guys, just get one back. Just get one back.
Hey, listen, that's sometimes what you need. Well, with the final segment of the fall 2025 semester, we're ending it on a bang. 4 face-offs back-to-back as all of our teams play each other over the winter break. We start with the New York Rangers as they are taking on my very own Montreal Canadiens on the 13th. Habs are away, so I get first blood, but the Rangers are at home, so they get the last word. 30 seconds on the clock for each. It's time for a face-off. Anyways, my 30 seconds starts now, and all I have to say is that the Rangers are the most volatile team in the NHL right now. They cannot win at home. They cannot score at MSG. It doesn't matter if it's Dobby in or Monty in. They're not getting past them, especially not at MSG. We've got a couple good goal scorers ourselves. Slavkovsky's finally getting back into the swing of things here, and with the last seconds, I say it's about 4-1. 4-1's the final score. All right. Now, your 30 seconds starts now.
I like that score prediction, but I like it flipped the other way. We're going to win 4-1 against you guys. And let me just point out a couple things. The Montreal Canadiens, yeah, they're good. They've done some pretty good stuff so far this season, but all their wins have been against bottom feeder teams. And I'm sorry, but the Rangers are not a bottom feeder team. The Montreal Canadiens are just overrated. Slavkovsky, he's not the #1 overall pick that you so wanted.
It wasn't Shane Wright, I'll tell you that.
It wasn't
5
anybody
seconds.
in that draft. And you know what? Rangers are going to beat them simply because vibes.
Vibes. You are winning this on vibes?
That's
a solid
argument.
Anyways,
when the Rangers win,
fine.
I'm going
yeah,
to
we won against the Golden Knights. That doesn't count. Anyways, now for our second
Golden
face-offs. The New York Islanders are hosting the New York Rangers at UBS Arena on the 27th. So Chris DeLuca will begin, and Evan Shomes is thrown into the arena after him. Chris DeLuca, your time starts now.
So we've done this before, obviously. Last time this happened, I said they only got Schaefer. I might have been wrong. However, second time's always the charm. All right? Second time is the charm.
Is that the same?
Rangers are going to demolish the Fish Sticks on the island. I mean, obviously, UBS,
10 seconds.
It may be Long Island, but, it's still Rangers' second home. And you know what? Rangers are going to beat the Islanders, even with Schaefer in the lineup.
1. That's it. Evan Shomes, your rebuttal starts now.
I'm just going to keep it short and sweet, honestly. Last face-off, we did this. I won. You didn't show up for me to brag about my win. So the hockey gods will bless me again with another victory. But this time, you're going to come back, and I'm gonna have you on the show to be able to celebrate my victory in front of you and make you bask in my glory.
10 seconds.
And honestly, that's about it. Let's go Islanders. Schaefer, baby.
Only needed 20 seconds. Evan Sholmes making his side of things known. For our third face-off, the Islanders are headed upstate to take on the Buffalo Sabres on December 20th at the KeyBank Center. Evan will have first blood, while Eric will have the rebuttal. Let's go to the 2 box. Evan, your time starts now.
Okay, we do have a lot of injuries right now, and you guys have the beer saber, but that's about it. You guys are the Buffalo Sabres. I think the Islanders take this one. I think we win it by a pretty good amount. I think we score some power play goals, which is unheard of. I think Schaefer scores a few, maybe gets an assist, maybe another record in the books. I think that the New York Islanders are going to go up there and are going to trample the Buffalo Sabres. It will be nothing new.
Nothing new. Yeah. That is it. Eric, your time starts now.
As you mentioned, you guys are on the injury bug, and that is the complete opposite of the Sabres. They started off really shaky on that injury bug, but they're finally getting people back. Norris, Benson, UPL, Zucker, Greenway. The lines are finally going to be even. We're finally going to have people that are not playing out of position. It's going to be great. And not to mention, they're playing at the KeyBank Center. They are awful on the road.
10
Only
seconds.
2 road wins. But when it comes to the KeyBank Center, so far we got 8 wins
5,
on the season. I'm
4,
really not worried.
3,
you guys are getting crushed.
2, 1. The gauntlet is thrown down by Eric Palmieri. But lastly, my very own Montreal Canadiens are taking on the Sabres just after the new year on January 15th. This one's in Buffalo, so I'll have the first take, but Eric will have the last laugh. We'll go back to the 2 box here, and my time starts now. All I have to say is that your scoring and the fact that you can put up a fair amount of goals. We saw the 9 put up against the Blackhawks, but that's the Blackhawks. Welcome to the Montreal Canadiens of the year 2025-26. We're a little bit better than that. We are now a bona fide playoff team, and even though we had a 5-game losing streak, we are well and truly out of that. The only team that could beat us is the #1 Colorado Avalanche. That is my take here.
That's fair. Yeah.
And your time starts now.
Well, when it comes to good teams, Sabres, for whatever reason, decide to surprise people. They have like those wins against Edmonton 6-1 and 9-3 against the Blackhawks, but they can't beat teams like the Blues, which they got shut out, in Calgary. So that might actually work in the Sabres' favor that you guys are a good team, but hopefully by then the Sabres figure out their 3 goalie rotation. It's not working, so maybe a little bit more consistency in goaltending by January will lead to a Sabres win.
All right. The gauntlet has been thrown down in the 4 face-offs of this evening. Well, that'll do it. The final episode of Hockey Talk for 2025 is done and dusted. But if you're looking for an encore, all 4 of us are playing in the annual WTOP-10 Broomball game coming this Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Green team's losing.
Yeah.
This guy's going to lose.
I was about to say, this is the only member of the green team. We are all members of the gold team, us 3 here.
This is
for
the green
all
team
the
right
hosts
here?
we've had this year, Joe Simon, James Fitzpatrick, Aurora Fitzgerald, Chris DeLuca, Eric Palmieri, and Evan Sholmes. I've been Rob Finger. We'll see you next year for the 2026 Winter Olympic Games next time on Hockey Talk.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome into Season 10, Episode 4 of Stick to Sports. We've got an absolute banger of a show for you all today as we're recapping the World Series, MLB opt-outs, NFL trade deadline, as well as the NBA and the NHL. That's 5 whole topics, one whole hand. Alex, without further ado,
what do? We roll it!
Starting out in LA, which has officially and quickly become the city of champions as the Dodgers raised their 2nd World Series banner in back-to-back seasons. Connor,
How exactly did the Dodgers pull off this improbable comeback, winning both Games 6 and 7 in Toronto to upset the Blue Jays?
2 words, Mike. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's pitched in 3 games throughout this 7-game series. In Game 2, he threw a complete game, only allowing 1 run while striking out 8. Then in Game 6, he went 6 innings, striking out 6, also only allowing 1 run. And in the most impressive performance that any player has had this postseason, on 0 days rest, Yamamoto comes out in Game 7 and tosses 2 2/3 scoreless innings, shuts out the Blue Jays, gets out of that crazy jam by getting Alejandro Kirk to break his bat and ground into that double play that Mookie Betts turned so beautifully. And by the way, guys, the only other starting pitcher in Major League Baseball history to start a Game 6, record a win, and then come into Game 7 in relief and record another win is the Hall of Famer, the big unit, Randy Johnson. So this is legacy-defining stuff that we witnessed.
Company. Absolutely. He, when I saw him get back on the mound in Game 7, I thought his arm was going to fall off. I mean, he, in 2 days, 130 pitches, back-to-back games, incredible. Blue Jays might have blown their only opportunity because the Dodgers are plus 350 to repeat already going into the season. So I don't know. They were inches away on 2 different plays. The Miguel Rojas gunning IKF at home by inches. Will Smith's shoe almost came off of the plate, and the Pages colliding catch. It was just unbelievable to watch.
I agree with what you said about the Blue Jays kind of blowing their chance. Springer's getting old, man. He's getting up there, and I don't think that he'll be able to continue at this level. I don't think the Blue Jays are going to be able to go back to the World Series in the next 10 years.
Yeah, he is withered.
Yeah, and I was really hopeful for that Blue Jays team. The loss knocks me down in the Stick to Sports rankings a little bit, but what can you do? That's life.
Little tease for later.
All right, well, boys, American history has Black Tuesday, and the MLB has Black Monday, as multiple stars all across the sport chose to opt out of their contracts and enter free agency. Starting out in Boston, we saw star third baseman Alex Bregman opt out of the remaining 2 years and $120 million left on his deal. Alex, do you think he made the right move?
I think he did. And I think he made the right move because, he still had 2 years left on that contract. But at the beginning of the season, Connor, I mean, he was firing. He was an MVP candidate. He finished the season with batting .273 with 18 homers and 62 RBIs. But, man, that first month of the season, he was batting .300. He had 15 home runs, really quick. It was amazing to see. He was the rock of that team to start out the season. And once he went down with that quad injury, I mean, they really struggled and went up and down. I think he should go and test free agency. I mean, reunion with the Astros?
His swing is certainly tailored for both Houston and Boston, having those shorter left fields with those big walls. You mentioned how well Bregman played in Boston, and they really needed him as that veteran leader. He's a 2-time World Series champion, and this Boston team is a team that has a lot of youth.
Yeah.
So having Alex Bregman as a veteran leader is certainly very important.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. I think that you should be paid what you're worth, and he was on fire in the early season. So I think injuries aside and all of that, I think we could get Bregman. We can see him in his early season form, and he'll get his bag.
Go get your bag. Go get your bag.
Absolutely,
31 years old.
fellas.
Yeah. But staying in the AL East, we're going to head on over to the Bronx as outfielder Cody Bellinger has declined his 1-year, $25 million option to remain with the Yankees. Connor, with Cody having such a good season in the Bronx, does this move come as a surprise to you that he opted out?
Yeah, Alex, it honestly really does come as a surprise to me. In the Bronx this year, Bellinger hit .302, tallying 18 home runs and a .909 OPS plus. At Yankees, however, on the road away from Yankee Stadium, only hitting .241, 11 homers, a .715 OPS. So that's a major difference of about 200 points. So he's certainly going from an MVP candidate in the Bronx to just a below-average player when you look at his OPS numbers. So honestly, it comes as a shock to me. I understand wanting to be paid more than $25 million a year, but he's going to struggle not having that short porch tailored to his swing.
Absolutely. And his lefty swing, like we said, tailored absolutely to Yankee Stadium. And, if you're the Yankees, this might be a blessing in disguise. Maybe. He played so well for you, but he was kind of a no-show in the playoffs. Don't get me wrong, his speed, defense, glove, amazing. But this will be a good test and a good opportunity for the Yankees to give Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones
possibly coming up this year to develop and get some good reps in. I don't think that's a bad idea.
I actually think I was actually going to say that. I think that Spencer Jones is an elite prospect, and everyone was asking for him to come up last season. I think now they're going to get their wish.
Let's see what he can do.
All right. Finally staying in New York, but transferring across town, Mets all-star closer Edwin Diaz has opted out of his remaining 2-year and $37 million contract. Diaz is 31 and coming off another great season for the Mets. Alex, do you think that he will cash in this winter on the open market?
I think that he will cash in on the open market, Sammy. And I think that there are a lot of closers or a lot of teams in this league that are one step away in that bullpen from, closing in on a deal and signing an elite reliever like Diaz. He had a subpar outing the season prior to this year, but he returned to form. And like a team like the Padres having like Robert Suarez and Edwin Diaz as a 1-2 punch coming out of the bullpen, that's what I see realistically, but I can see a bunch of high roll pay teams signing him in an instant.
Suarez did unfortunately also opt out, flew under the radar, but we mentioned all of these big market teams needing closing pitchers, needing just guys to come out of that back end of that bullpen. Diaz, he had $37 million over the course of 2 years left on his deal. He wants $20 million a year. That's why he opted out. That 37 is not enough for him over the course of 2 years, which is kind of crazy to say.
Yeah.
So look for these big market teams, Mets, Yankees, Dodgers, Red Sox, to be throwing a lot of money at him. With all that being said, we're going to throw it to a quick break for a little bit. When we come back, Alex is going to pay his respects at the New York Jets funeral.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to... Hey, everybody. What's up? Welcome back to Stick to Sports. A lot has happened in the NFL world over the past couple of days and even the last couple of hours. So let's dive in. We got bad luck continuing for the Commanders as Jaden Daniels is expected to miss another several games with a dislocated elbow. Additionally, Marshawn Lattimore has been confirmed to have an ACL tear, and Luke McCaffrey has been ruled out the rest of the season with a broken collarbone. So, Sammy, is there someone to blame for these injuries, or do we have another case of a Commander's curse on the loose?
Frankie Louvu was the reason that the no, I'm just kidding. I think that we have Dan Quinn to blame. I think that when you have an all-star quarterback, one of the best in the league right now, and you are down 4 scores, and you're like, you know what? We have a chance.
Throw him back out there.
We have a chance. You know, we got Marcus Mariota on the bench, but we have a chance, man. And I think he's stupid for doing that. I literally have, why did Quinn keep him in? I wish I could go into
an enigma.
I wish I could go into his brain and think like, Yeah, let me keep my all-star QB in. Let's do that, man. No, you never, ever, ever do that. Put Mariota in, dude. Oh my goodness. Anything that happens, it's his fault from here on out.
Sammy, you're gonna blame Dan Quinn. I'm gonna blame Northwest Stadium. The stadium the Commanders play in, we saw it collapse on Jalen Hurts a couple of years ago. Jaden Daniels with a season-ending injury. RG3, I don't think it was in that stadium, but maybe it's just the Commanders as a team are cursed.
Yeah, I mean, athletic QBs.
Athletic, yeah.
Honestly, guys, the Commanders' GM Adam Peters and head coach Dan Quinn deserve the generational collapse that is about to unfold on the Commies 2025 season. When you have a rookie quarterback taking you to the NFC Championship game last year, which was something completely out of the water. You're the first time in 20 years you've seen playoff success, and you don't invest in the offensive line. I'm sorry, you deserve for the collapse that's about to happen.
I agree, Connor. And coming out of college, coming out of LSU, Jaden Daniels was 6'4", 205. You know, he's the skinny, lanky guy who really quick. And the Commanders know that, and they have history with it. So you got to, be careful and take him out of the game, especially when he's had 2 other injuries this year. But I'm not a coach.
All right, boys. After a 1-7 start to start the season, the New York Jets have traded away Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams within a matter of hours. Sauce Gardner was the shocker of the afternoon after the Jets re-signed him to a 4-year, $120 million contract just 4 months ago. The Jets received 2 first-round picks in return for Sauce and a second-year wide receiver in Adonai Mitchell. Just an hour later, the Jets would trade another all-pro caliber player in Quinnen Williams for a 2026 second-round pick and a 2027 first-round pick. With the trade deadline over and the fire sale over, Alex, how you feeling, man? Do you need a hug?
I might need a hug. It's been a lot. Sauce. Yeah, thanks, Sammy.
I got you, buddy.
I appreciate it. Look, man, the last time the Jets made the playoffs, I was 5 years old. I was watching Darrelle Revis. I was watching Antonio Cromartie. I was watching goddamn Bart Scott. And for 15 years, I'm going to graduate college next year. Last time they went to the playoffs in general, not one, I was 5 years old. I have watched continuous regimes, continuous rebuilds. I have watched GM after GM after coach get fired, and I'm 20 years old, okay? Don't get me wrong. A lot of value in that Sauce Gardner trade. I think the Colts actually overpaid for him. I'll take 2 first-round picks. I'll take another first-round pick for Quinnen Williams. We got 5 first-round picks over the next 2 years. Darren Muji is our new GM. He came from the Broncos. He has already proven in his first year at GM that he is not afraid to make moves. He's traded away guys with expiring contracts for, people to refill positions who are 24 years old. It's amazing. He's doing well. He drafted well this year, but you have 5 first-round picks. That is all you need to start a rebuild. 31 out of 32 teams in the NFL could start a new regime and rebuild and go to the playoffs in the next couple of years off 5 first-round picks. And so help me, Darren Muji and Aaron Glenn, if you do not figure it out this year, I'm going to have to revoke my Jets fandom card soon. It's that bad, okay? You have 2 first-round picks this year, 2 second-round picks this year. Next year, 3 first-round picks, more second-round picks. Start a new regime, draft a new QB, get some weapons that isn't just Garrett Wilson, and please fix this squad. I'm begging you, please.
In addition to acquiring Quinnen Williams, the Cowboys also traded for linebacker Logan Wilson from the Cincinnati Bengals. Wilson has put up 541 total tackles over 5 seasons, with the Bengals giving the Cowboys bottom 5 ranked defense a little bit of hope. Wilson has been subpar to his standards this year, but he might be a new face the boys in blue need. Mike, how do you feel about the Cowboys' acquisitions at this deadline?
I mean, the Dallas Cowboys are going to Dallas Cowboy. That's plain and simple. We sign a linebacker from the worst defense in the league. He's been awful this year, and I don't know what Jerry Jones thinks is going to happen when he shows up to probably the second worst defense in the league, arguably the first, worse than the Bengals. But Quinnen Williams, a great person to come into this team. I think he'll be worlds better than Mozzie Smith, who we gave up. So very happy about that one. I
was going to say, I agree. I think that Quinnen Williams will, outperform what he did on the Jets. I think that, with the defensive scheme that they have right now, I think
Get ready to learn Eberflus, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Eberflus. I think that, They have a crazy D-tackle duo right now with Kenny Clark and him, and I think that the run game that with Jerry needed to address has been addressed, but everything else hasn't been. So,
I mean, Logan Wilson isn't going to move the needle.
No, he is, bro.
No. But Cowboys are going to Cowboy.
Yeah, no, he's certainly not going to move the needle. And if anybody bothered to watch that Bengals-Bears game on Sunday, we can clearly see that any player who is on the Cincinnati Bengals defense is questionable at best.
A TikToker and influencer.
Well, we are going to take a quick break, guys. But when we come back, we'll head into the fast break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Stick to Sports here on WTOP-10.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance, and highbrow humor,
surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
There's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome to the Fast Break, where sharp minds meet sharper questions. Let's jump right in. Thank the gods! The NBA has returned, and with it comes triumphs and failures. Some teams have been looking great so far, and others not so much. I wanted to ask the guys their thoughts on the season so far, along with some takeaways that they have. Start with you, Connor.
My one key takeaway, guys, after watching this first week and a half or so of games, I have the Spurs are actually kind of playing like playoff contenders right now.
They're disgusting.
They started off 5-0. They're currently 5-1. They started off 5-0 for the first time in their historic franchise's history. I mean, we all know about Duncan and Popovich. Victor Wembanyama currently ranks as the NBA's second best player per possession according to wins above replacement. You know I love my war stats if you watch the show. And on top of that, the Spurs currently have the second best defense in the league, allowing the second fewest points per game inside the paint.
Do you think all the monk training he did really helped?
It might have. And on top of that, their offense, it's ranked 9th right now, so that's it could be better. They're without all-star point guard De'Aaron Fox, so it's only going to get better.
Yeah, and Wemby, I hate to bring up betting every single time that it's cut to me.
Especially with the next segment.
Yeah, exactly. But Wemby is now the favorite right now to win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved Player, all in the same season. I think that would be
the Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. But no, Spurs are amazing. My takeaway from this first week of this season is Philadelphia 76ers might have something going, and it's all because of two people. Tyrese Maxey's historic scoring burst that he's had in this first 6 games. He's averaging 33.7 points per game and 9 assists through 6 games.
Whoa.
And it's his birthday tonight. He might drop 40 again.
Happy birthday, Tyrese.
Happy birthday, Tyrese. And VJ, Rookie of the Year, Edgecombe. This kid coming out of Baylor, disgusting. He looks like a mix of Harden with his playmaking abilities and shot creation, and a young D-Rose with his explosiveness and finishing at the rim. I mean, he is averaging 25-5 out the gate, and he just looks like he's ready for the NBA. So with Jared McCain, Paul George, and Embiid hopefully getting healthy throughout the season in a wide-open Eastern Conference, the Sixers could compete later in the season. It's yet to be seen, though.
Yeah, fellas, and plain and simple for me, this Boston Celtics team cannot get it done without Jason Tatum. They look terrible. 3-5 on the year. What are we doing?
19-year-old Jason Tatum. All right, staying on the court, kind of. The biggest gambling scandal this millennia has hit the NBA. Players, coaches, and front offices around the league are under fire after three arrests have rocked the sports world. Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups, Miami Heat player Terry Rozier, and Damon Jones were arrested on multiple different gambling charges. Alex, if you're Adam Silver, where do you go from here?
It's really tough, Sammy. And the problem that we have with online sports gambling is that now it's so embedded into our culture, and everybody is starting to take advantage of technological advancements, and how we see ads for DraftKings and you can bet at your fingertips whenever you want. And now coaches and players have started to catch on to that, and they're starting to get around the system because they know that they have leeway in this industry. I mean, Damon Jones, assistant head coach or on the coaching staff for the Milwaukee Bucks, friends with LeBron, knew that LeBron wasn't going to play before a game and told bettors to go hammer his under for $100,000. I mean, there are ways that coaches, coaching staff, players can find ways to get around, and Adam Silver is probably going to have to address it. They tried to ban online gambling in New York State at least, but a lot of repercussions and a lot of modifications have to be done. Otherwise, it's going to destroy the sport, not just the NBA, but the whole industry.
You mentioned it destroying the sport, Alex, and I honestly think it's kind of almost teetering on that line of destroying it with the Terry Rozier being involved in this, and a current active player, guard for the Heat. The allegations against him were when he was a member of the Charlotte Hornets, but still the fact that you have an active player in your league who's potentially throwing games in order to for financial gain, or maybe the people that he's throwing the games for have some dirt on him, I don't know. That's what most of the time that's a common theme in a lot of these cases. But the fact that it's affecting players and players who are making decent money is definitely scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, as we wrap up with the fast break, I got a curveball for the guys. Moving over to the ice, Islanders rookie Matthew Schaefer has been on a tear this season, breaking a ton of records and setting up a new culture in New York hockey. Mike, do you think we're seeing the beginning of a wonderful player, or do you think his first year of luck will run out?
I mean, Sammy, we're seeing something that we've never seen before. Plain and simple. Yep. I think he's going to keep on running along.
Fair enough. I agree.
Yeah, I just want to give a little quick love to Schaefer. He went from playing junior hockey last year with the Erie Otters at 17 years old to now being just 2 months into his year 18 on this earth, and he is running point on the #1 power play unit for the New York Islanders. That means he's their #1 option. He is the top scoring threat on that team. He's 18 years old, and he's a defenseman.
Yeah, it's good with the Islanders being so lackluster in recent seasons. It's nice to see that they can at least develop a really young, talented player in Schaefer.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'm all done here, but don't go anywhere. We have extra innings coming at you after the break.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Back into Stick to Sports, last but not least, let's head to extra innings for this week's picks, taking a look at the standings. And fellas, we got 2 ties.
I know.
Me and Connor tied for first. There's us with the standings, I think, behind us.
Yeah, we're covering it.
See if we can get those in. And then Sammy and Alex, I believe, 1 game behind.
5 and 4, 6 and 3.
There it is.
There we go. Yeah, there.
I had a crazy comeback.
It's gonna come down to the wire, boys.
Yeah, it is.
We're in for a really, really tough finish.
Certainly the best season we've had.
Absolutely.
Right.
No runaway winners.
It's that time of year again. Baseball has ended in the worst way possible for the 2nd year in a row. A ton of players showed up and showed out for their teams, but unfortunately only 2 players can win the MVPs. What do you got, Connor?
In the AL, it's simple. It's Judge. I mean, I know there's all this talk of rally with voter fatigue. I'm sorry, Judge beats him in WAR, and that's what it comes down to. Beats him in F WAR, he beats him in B WAR. And then for the NL, it's Ohtani. We all have the same picks. These are the top 2 stars in baseball. They lead WAR every year. This is who's getting it.
Yeah, this is the 2 faces of the league. I mean, Judge was, 800 points in front of Raleigh in average. That alone should scream to you. They're trying to make up all these stats about like Raleigh's postseason and regular season home runs.
Postseason doesn't count in NBA.
Postseason doesn't count in MVP. It's Judge and Ohtani. Simple.
Plain and simple.
I was going to say, I would say the exact same things they would, but I don't want to. Judge and Ohtani.
Yeah.
All right. From the diamond to the gridiron we go as Mac Jones and the San Francisco 49ers take on Matt Stafford and the Rams at home on Sunday. And with this being a division rivalry game setting up to be a fantastic performance, Alex, who do you have taking the fight for Levi Stadium?
I got the Rams, and I think they're going to play with a little fire underneath them after losing to the Niners in that OT Thursday Night Football game earlier in the season. Mac Jones got their number once. He's not going to get their number again. Give me the Rams.
I agree. You know, I hate Mac Jones on this TV show, and that's not going to stop. Give me the Rams, baby.
Be the Rams.
So much hate for the San Francisco 49ers, but they always get it done. Mac Jones looked beautiful against the Giants last week. I don't care that it's the Giants. Mac Jones looked great, and I think he's going to carry that into next week and beat the Rams 31-30.
The Niners defense is injured beyond all belief, and they gave up 24 points or more in back-to-back weeks to bottom 3rd offenses in Houston and the Giants. I think Matt Stafford and the Rams being a top 10 offense going to have a field day.
Devontae.
Well, finally we'll head over to the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field as the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles come into Monday Night Football to face the Tucker Craftless Green Bay Boys.
That's amazing.
How do we see this one playing out?
Well, Tucker Kraft, man, he was that team. He was the heart and soul of that team. Give me the Eagles, bro. Jalen Hurts is going to get it done. He's a winner, and he'll win again.
And he's a top 5 quarterback, and he's going to show why.
He's not Justin Herbert.
They're coming out of a bye week. Eagles are going to blow out the Packers. No Tucker Kraft, no win, baby.
Packers only able to score a lowly 13 points against the Carolina Panthers last week when they're supposed to be Super Bowl contenders. The Eagles just improved their secondary with Michael Carter and Jair Alexander, and they're coming off a bye. Give me the Eagles, fly, baby.
And that Packers offense just didn't look good enough to get it done last week. They're not going to be able to get it done against the defending Super Bowl champs. Give me the Eagles. I don't remember what my score was, but that's fine.
Jalen Hurts will prove who he is. But that's all the time we have on this episode of Stick to Sports. Be sure to tune in next week right here on WTOP-10. Now we will see that.
Hello, Bubcam.
Hello again.
Hello, Bubcam.
Hi, Bubcam. I might start a fire there.
Yeah.
I went straight.
I got to pick up my sauce jersey.
Now introducing, out of Alden, New York, number 2, Dylan the Chinstrap Zielinski. Introducing next, out of Schenectady, New York, wearing number 69, Kenny the GM Gerard.
Man, we are so out of our element. Wow, we are lost. Welcome into the DK Experience Season 4 finale in Hewitt Hall, the first ever live broadcast out of the new studio. I'm Kenny Gerard. This is Dylan Zielinski, and Dylan, man, this place is fancy. Look at this. This is something. Even the cameras right here are not even like they're all remote operated. This is something.
I'm waiting to see people walking past in the
I
hallway.
know. There's a window out there. Man, this is wonderful.
I'm Spider-Man.
There's Spider Dylan in the background. You've got me from Whiteout over here. This is crazy. Well, I mean, how you doing?
I'm all right. It's going to take me a minute to get used to this. I already had Sean, I apologize. I had to play with the lights a little bit. One was just beaming directly down at me. And I'm like, dude, I can't do this anymore. Last week of classes, finals week. Here we go, I guess. I don't know. I'm not.
It's getting scary. We're getting into the last semesters of us being here. But, Dylan, it is time once again for our Gridiron Recap. For those at home who do not know what the Gridiron Recap is, we both like a couple of football teams. And let me tell you, we are on the opposite end of the spectrum of teams this year. So, Dylan, you're going to kick me off with another Bills victory, Bills versus Steelers.
Our Bills victory. Bills ended up winning this game 26-7. Don't let that score fool you.
What was the score again?
26-6.
Yeah, right.
The first half was just terrible by the Buffalo Bills. I think at the half it was 7-3. Defense just came out to play in the second half. We had a strip sack for a touchdown. We had an interception. Josh Allen in the ground game started to figure it out. James Cook ended up having 32 total carries for 144 yards. No touchdowns. Josh Allen was 15-23 for 123 passing yards, a touchdown. He did have a rushing touchdown and another interception. They're playing with some attitude. They know, the Patriots will get to it. They're doing very well. The division is slowly and surely slipping out of our hands right now, and they're playing with a little bit of attitude. They're going to be ready to go, and they're angry. They're upset. They are banged up, though.
They are banged up.
We had both of our starting tackles out last night, and the boys played good. Good, but it was a little rough. Let's see how Brandon Cooks does. A little 33-year-old Brandon Cooks.
Well, I'd like to say that my team is helping your team, but that's not the case. I
needed him.
I know you did, and it's expected. I mean, the Giants are currently down 30-15 to the Patriots. 10:15 left to go, or 10:52 left to go. So the Patriots looking to be 11-2. The Giants 2-11. At this point, like I said, I wanted to play close games with good teams. This is kind of not that unless the Giants are coming back. I mean, we scored 8 points this quarter on them, so maybe it's something. But at this point, it's a draft pick. Like we're out of the playoffs. We're one of the first teams. We were the first team gone, and then I think it was the Raiders who fell next. So at this point, Saints just fell out. So at this point, I don't really care about winning. It's just a matter of let's keep close games, get Neighbors back healthy, Scadaboo back healthy, and keep Dart's head attached to his shoulders, hopefully.
Well, Scadaboo's got to kind of keep his head attached to his shoulders right now. I don't like the whole WWE things and getting pushed around, and you're kind of on a bum ankle right now, buddy.
I don't necessarily disagree, but I do think, and again, keep in mind, I'm a longtime fan. I haven't had fun watching the team in a long time.
For sure.
Like Eli Manning, I love Eli Manning. He's got no swagger. So it's not fun to watch. So, I think for the first time in a while, even though we're about to be 2-11, I think I'm having fun. But Dylan, that'll do it for our A block. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be time to talk about the NFL playoff picture. You're watching the DK Experience from Hewitt Hall.
But I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog that one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK Experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan had played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Joe,
Let me
finish.
No,
Let me
no,
finish.
stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked. You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore.
I've got with Ramsey Nasir here.
Cat cam. Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah.
Welcome back to the DK Experience on WTOP-10. I'm Kane Gerard. This is Dylan Zielinski, and Dylan, as we're still getting adjusted to this weird set. It is now time to once again talk about football because that's all you really do know at your heart. So we're going to talk about the NFL playoff picture. So it's been an interesting season, to put it lightly. You know, things have been very up and down. It's been very weird, and it's really hard to tell who's the best team in the NFL right now. I watched a couple of videos like on TikTok, and they're all just like, I don't even know who's good anymore. I mean, you got the Rams losing to the Panthers, whatever. So
Panthers are good.
Panthers are good. So we're going to talk about the playoff picture, and we're going to start off with the most depressing teams, the ones who've been eliminated. So first one out was the Giants. We just said that. And then it's going to be the Saints, Cardinals, Titans, and Raiders are all on the outside looking in. So Dylan, just kind of take me through these teams. And are there any of these teams that you think next year could sneak into a wild card spot or win a division?
I mean, the most obvious answer there is probably the Raiders, because I can't see the Cardinals doing it. I don't think they know what they want to do with Kyler Murray yet. Saints have a very old roster, and I think they're going to have to sell house. Maybe the Raiders go out and get a quarterback. It seems like a major issue this season for them has been their offensive line and their. Oh, well, we already just kind of talked about that.
Fair.
It's the Giants or the Raiders, but if I'm talking about who I think has the better chance, I'm going to have to go Raiders right now because we don't even know who the Giants head coach is going to be. We don't know when Scadaboo is going to come back. We don't know when Neighbors is going to come back. Like, it's all next year, but when next year? I think if the Raiders get an OC, Gino will figure it out, get a wide receiver, get some offensive line help. That defense is good.
Sure.
But we'll see. I don't know. I think the Saints are too old.
Let's move on to the AFC division leaders. So right now, I mean, soon to be atop is after they beat the Giants is the Patriots. They'll be the 1 seed at 11-2. Then you have the Broncos, the Jaguars, and the Ravens all currently. Well, actually, no, it's still the Ravens. Ravens leading their division. So, I mean, the Jaguars come in and take out what I said would be the fraudulent Colts, and now they're starting to show that fraud exactly like I said they would.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Jaguars
Daniel
being
Jones
the biggest
is playing
surprise.
On a crazy injury right now.
He is. He still sucks. But, take me through what these teams look like. I mean, this to me is stunning in a lot of ways. The Broncos, a lot of people didn't expect over the Chiefs, Patriots over the Bills, Jags over the Texans, and Ravens. Of all of them.
I think that Broncos defense is stellar. I think that's why they're winning games. I don't think the offense is right where it wants to be at yet. Patriots, look, man, they're beating up on a lot of bad teams. We're going to have to see with them. I don't want to give it to them yet. We'll have to see what Drake May can do. I think, call me crazy, either the Steelers are going to figure it out, Lamar's not been playing good, or Joe Burrow brings him back.
I'd love to hear you say it. Let's move on to the NFC now. Now, here is, to me, the most surprising one. The Bears are currently sitting as the number 1 seed right now, followed by the Rams, who just dropped to the Panthers. Then you have probably the most logical 2, Eagles and Bucks, are not huge surprises for their divisions. So, I mean, I guess take me through the surprises. I mean, the Bears, to me, are the biggest surprise. Not that you couldn't have seen it coming, but it is still surprising compared to where they've been in recent years.
I think Ben Johnson is that guy. I was saying it this weekend. I think the Bears have had a roster for the last 3-4 years. I mean, Justin Fields, the argument's there, but the roster's been the same. They've just been missing a coach. They got that guy now. Caleb, playing really good football. Caleb, I know you're not a Caleb guy, but Caleb Williams is playing killer football.
I'm starting
to
like Caleb. I'm starting to change my mind.
He's got this clutch factor to him that you can't teach that.
No.
You just got to have it, and he has it. Rams, I think the Rams are going to be the ones to go to the Super Bowl out of the NFC. I think they're very good. Matthew Stafford's the MVP.
Well, let's even go back now to the AFC again. So let's talk about these wild card teams and the ones that are on the bubble. So right now it's the 5 seed is the Chargers, 6 is the Colts, and then your team's still in, but right on the edge is the Bills at the 7 seed. And on the outside looking in right now, there's still quite a few teams. We'll talk about the ones that have a realistic chance, which means above 1%. The Texans, a 62% chance to get in. Steelers with a 31, and my favorite one to say is the last team that's still looking in, the Chiefs, at a 33% chance to make the playoffs.
I think what's going to happen is the Bills are going to go up to that 5 seed. I do think the divisions.
You guys actually have the best chance to make the playoffs at 90% of all wildcard teams.
Yes, I do think we're going to get that 5 seed. Working down, I got to see how Justin Fields plays. He just got surgery on his left hand. I got to see how he plays on that. I could see them slipping out, but I don't want them to slip out because I kind of need them to sit there and take care of the Chiefs. Colts are going to be in there. It depends on this Daniel Jones injury.
Yeah.
AFC's open, man. It's wide open. I will say, though, I do not think the Ravens are going to make the playoffs. I think they're going to be the one to get booted out of there.
Interesting. Let's move to the NFC again. So now let's talk about these teams. The Seahawks sit in at the 5 seed. Best chance to make the playoffs of the outside of the division winners. They're at a 93%. Actually better than the Bucs too. Packers and Niners sit in 6 and 7. And then on the outside looking in is the Lions at the 8 seed. Cowboys are starting to creep back in. That's a 9. And then the Panthers are the only team with a little bit of hope left at a 17% chance to get in. Everybody else is less than 1% and probably done.
Okay, so my thing with the Seattle Seahawks, great team. Too heavily reliant on Sam Darnold. It is.
Agreed.
If Sam plays good, the team's great. Sam has a rough day, they're done. They're losing. That's just how it's going to be. I said it last night to one of my good buddies and good buddy at the show, Mike Neckers. I'm starting to believe in those Cowboys.
I know, and I hate to say it.
They look good.
I hate to say it.
They look good.
It pains me for
Who
what
was
team
that
I like.
7 seed?
The 7 seed, it's the Niners. And they are a team that could falter. The Lions, Packers, Niners, and Cowboys are all in that.
Okay, I see the Lions slipping out of the playoffs, and then I see the Cowboys slipping in.
Interesting. All right, well, we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for Stump the Chump. You're watching the DK Experience right here on WTOP-10.
Oh, boy.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Welcome back to the DK Experience right here in WTOP-10.
Take control.
I know, take control.
That's weird.
Still in you
How
at
about
all.
we're live?
Yeah, I know. We're live! Screw it, we'll do it live. All right, now
please take control.
Please take control. So we
I shaved
are
my
going
beard.
He did shave his beard. We're going to do our Stump the Chump. So for those at home who don't know what that is, stop talking to me. I'm trying to talk. So what that is for those at home, basically we have this wheel and we spin it, which we can't actually see because we're in Hewitt. It's actually back at TOP. We spin the wheel and then we get random sports and then we quiz each other. Winner gets a point. Right now it's 2-0 me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 2-0 me, and then at the end
games
of
have
next,
been good.
they have been good. And at the end of next, we haven't had one
Not
that
been
didn't have an
blowouts.
OT.
Yeah.
At the end of next semester, we're gonna have a punishment for our very final episode of DK Experience. This is the last episode of our penultimate season. The next season, season 5 will be our last one. So Dylan, you're up first with questions. So let them rip. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm hiding my questions right now.
So, Kenny, you got underwater hockey.
I did.
I got some questions here.
Okay.
How long is a typical underwater hockey match?
Oh, man, I don't know, so I'm just going to guess. Let's go with, I feel like it can't be that long, 2 15-minute halves. That's my guess. Was I right?
It says 10 to 15. It always counts with him.
Does it
It
count?
always counts.
Oh, all right.
Where did underwater hockey, and when did underwater hockey originate?
I have no idea. Let's go with, like, Russia in the 50s.
No, England in the 50s, but England.
Oh, was in the, oh,
Yeah.
that was a good guess, but England.
Okay.
Okay, no point. Give me nothing on that one.
Hold on, there was a, sorry.
You scrolling through?
Yes. What is the most common foul? Hi.
Hi, people.
What is the?
There's a window. We can't handle ourselves.
What is the most common foul in underwater hockey?
Oh, I want to say drowning to be funny, but I know it's not. Man, what would it even be? Oh, we got a polycam. Let's go with, like, I don't know, cross-checking.
No.
Okay, what is it?
A stick foul.
A stick foul?
That's what it says.
Come on. All right.
Hitting an opponent, essentially. Just
Illegally smack. Okay, you might have this one because I really.
I don't think I do.
You don't?
This one's for Ray, so I don't know how.
All right, Ray. Let's see if Dylan makes you proud. All right, here's your questions. How do judges score performances in Russian jumping, and what criteria matters the most? Oh, his sport is Russian jumping. I didn't say it at the start. So.
From what I saw, it was just like how they score the performance.
Mm-hmm.
From what I saw, it was just like how fluent it was, how clean it was, just things like that. Like if it was fluent, if it was clean, legs were straight, they land on their whole foot instead of just their toes, things like that.
Okay, I'll read the answer. I think
Okay.
it deserves a point. Judges typically evaluate height, control, form, and difficulty of tricks. Clean execution, such as straight legs, pointed toes, and stable posture, and higher scores. So I think that deserves a point. I'm going to say yes, as long as they agree to. What types of equipment and safety measures are essential for athletes in Russian jumping?
The biggest one I saw is the handlebar. The handlebar in front of the little trampoline. And then the padding around the outside, so if they do fall off, it's just kind of like a gym mat.
I think he's already beat me at this point, but yes, athletes train on specialized rebound platforms or trampolines designed for high jumps. Safety padding, spotter assistance. So you already won, but I'll give you one more question. How does an athlete increase jump height in Russian jumping without losing control during takeoff and landing? This is the hardest one. I kind of figured I'd stump you in the last one. It's actually really easy.
Solid squat, like a nice squat, and you explode.
Can you example?
Yeah, I don't know. You just kind of.
We're not wired into anything.
I know. You just kind of.
Oh.
You got your hands on the handlebar.
Oh.
They're not going to switch the camera.
I guess not.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
And just a solid squat, and then you explode.
It's just really not that.
I don't know.
To increase height safely, the athlete uses a stronger, more explosive push through the legs, so keeping upper body stable and aligned.
Oh, that
I
ankle.
think it deserves a point.
Oh,
What do you guys say? Does that deserve a
my
point?
Ankle.
All right,
Start with the
let's give
squat,
him a
you
point.
explode
All right.
through.
Dylan,
my ankle, dude.
That's a clean sweep. That's your first win. It's 2-1 at the end of this season. Congratulations.
Nice.
What a win for Dylan. That's
nice.
Much deserved. So normally we add a new sport, but we're not physically with the wheel. Nor can we see the wheel. So I missed the wheel too. So
you were good.
It's actually back at WTOP studio. So we're just gonna tell them to spin the wheel, and they're gonna spin it, and then they're gonna tell us in our earpiece what the new sport is. So you guys will see it. We won't. We'll just get to hear it. I guess you're the winner, so your sport gets spun for first. So spin the wheel. Street beefs. Dylan's got street beefs.
Yes!
Oh.
Yeah, baby!
I'm so jealous. Oh, yeah. Wow. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic. Fantastic.
God. All right. Well, it's time for my turn.
Spin
the
it.
wheel. Oh, man. All right, it's spinning. Let's see. Come on. Chess boxing. Chess boxing. Wait, hold on. Let's example. Ready?
No.
King. Like, what else am I supposed to do?
Dead
All right.
sentence.
So, yeah, dude. So to me, what this sounds like, Dylan, is me and you are going to start off next season with bangers of sports.
Dude.
Chess boxing and street beefs. Now, are you excited for February now? Because that's next season.
I'm fired up now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be watching street beefs.
Street beefs for the rest of
all break.
Okay.
That sounds.
So we didn't actually have to physically write them in, but Dylan, we're gonna say them out loud. So when I inevitably go back and listen to this again, I can know what sports to add. Dylan, you get to pick first. What sport?
Give us a cheat one for both of us. Flag football. It'll be a nice little cheat.
I like that.
episode
Okay.
for us. So then that way, the other person has to try even harder.
I'm going to add ostrich racing to the board. It's an interesting one. It's obscure. Okay. So we're going to go with ostrich racing for when I have to watch this back in January. Hi, Kenny, in 2026. You'll watch this back and go, oh, yeah, that's what you picked, ostrich
I'm
racing.
not going to forget.
No. Oh, you're not going to forget. I won't forget chess boxing or street beefs. But what we added, we're probably going to forget.
I'm so fired up, dude.
Well, Dylan, that might have been our best one yet.
That was.
Well,
good.
we're going to go to a quick break. And when we come back, it'll be time for Cooking Or Crazy. You're watching the DK Experience right here on WTOP-10.
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy! I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stunned still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
So you're probably wondering why the top producer of WTOP's new hit, Oswego Liza, is currently juggling a soccer ball right now. That's just because I don't just know ball, but I can play it too. WTOP, live every other Sunday, 7 p.m. Tune in.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat gross Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. Oh, you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to
Why, Chris?
television.
To television.
Right,
Welcome back
I also don't know what happened to the set.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what happened to the set
Figuring
either.
it out.
Welcome back to the DK Experience right here in WTOP-10. Kenny, Dylan. Dylan, not much intro needed for this last segment of our last episode of Season 4 for Senior Week. And now that we're actually both seniors, crazy. Cooking or Crazy is going to be our final segment of the day. So we had mentioned last time, normally we let our crew pick what we're going to talk about, but we decided because we want to get into a heated debate. We haven't gotten to a screen match in quite a while. Ray on audio, we apologize in advance. We are going to get into a shouting match over something. The difference it's not really different. It's just going to be a little weird. The crew will still pick the winner, but we don't get to see it on the screen because that fell out of my pocket. Whoops. There goes my IFB. I'll pick it back up. So I'm not sure. I mean, between them, they're going to have to figure it out, and then they'll just let us know in our IFB who is the winner, and mine still works. Thank God. Okay. Topic of the day. Who deserved to win Dancing with the Stars? Dylan is definitely more passionate about it than I am, but I mean, I'm happy with the results, so this is probably going to get messy. Dylan, go ahead.
Okay, so here's my thing. Robert Irwin did not deserve to win Dancing with the Stars. Alex
Irwin,
Earl
not Irving,
whatever. Alex Earl should have won. Let's talk about what Dancing with the Stars is supposed to be. It is supposed to be a show where you take someone who cannot dance and make them a dancer. If you look at it, between Robert and Alex, who was the best dancer? Alex was very clearly the best dancer. Robert's second dance of the night, terrible. Completely offbeat, off timing, looked stiff, did not know what he was doing. He just... And this is my issue with Dancing with the Stars. The fan vote controls way too much. Robert should not have won. I'm not saying by any means he's not a bad dancer. But if it comes down to it, who's better, Alex or Robert? Alex was way better. Now, if we're really looking at it, Whitney should have won. But that's besides the point. She didn't make it to that week. But Alex Earl deserved to win over Robert due to the fact she is a way better dancer. It's not even close when you compare the two of them. And Robert won with a sob story, just like every.
So that's everybody's
and
problem. That's my problem I have with it too. So my answer is Robert Irwin. Now here's why. Yes, Dancing with the Stars is a dancing show, but at the end of the day, it is a television show. And at the end of the day, fan influence is the most important. You know why? Because that drives the dollar bills. Now, I don't necessarily disagree with the fact that Dancing with the Stars relies too heavily on its fans, but at the end of the day, it does. Robert Irwin is a household name. The Irwin family is a household name. Robert Irwin absolutely deserved to win that.
So
he has more followers, not comparatively to the Irwin family, more followers on Instagram and TikTok. Again, you're using, it's just social media. She's a social media
but she's a better
star.
dancer. It's
but
called,
it's Robert Irwin.
Called Stars with the Stars.
Dylan,
it's called Dancing with the Stars.
The sooner you realize that Dancing with the Stars has nothing to do with dancing.
The fan control had the issue with why Andy stuck around for so long.
Should not have been around
Andy
that long.
should not have, and that's the issue with
And I'm not saying it's
fan
not
control.
the issue.
So that's why Robert won, because people like him more than Alex. People think Alex has everything in the world. She's dating this NFL player. She's beautiful. Which, Alex, if you're hearing this, you are beautiful, but...
Exactly. That's why, you know
but,
what?
No, but she didn't win because of that. She should have won because she was the best dancer. She was better than Robert. She was better than Robert. It's not a popularity contest. It is a dance competition. It is a dance competition. It's not a popularity contest.
Oh, we already have an answer? What was the answer? I heard something. Thank you, because it's television, and that's exactly all it's ever going to be. Until you eliminate a fan vote and you make it strictly on judges, and when the judges score fairly based on the dance,
tune into the Dancing with the Stars show tomorrow. I'll tell you exactly how it is. I'm sorry that Chris was here and he just can't not ever agree with Kenny. So it'll happen.
That was a crude
So whatever.
Dylan,
whatever.
Tune in to Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, tune into Dancing
with
the Stars. The boys talk about Dancing with the Stars.
Talk about Dancing with the Stars. That's the most Dancing with the Stars talking I'll do about. I'll be sure to tune in tomorrow, Dylan. I'm excited to see your show. All right, well, Dylan, with just about 45 seconds left in the show, I wanted to say thank you for yet another very good semester, and I am very proud and happy to be the first show in the new Hewitt Hall. Dylan, it's been a heck of a ride. Any closing thoughts for this season and going into our last season?
Sean, Mooch, guys, thank you for making this happen today. Kenny, thanks for the hard work to make this happen today, and be sure to tune in Thursday for the newscast that's happening in here. And
yes,
let's use Hewitt some more.
Let's use Hewitt some more. 9 o'clock, back in Hewitt. We will see you guys then. But thank you for tuning in DK Experience. We will see you guys in February for the 5th and final season. Robert Irwin, take the bump cam. Have a good night.
Whoa.
Let's hear that buzz.
Oh no! Just do down the middle.
Chris, how long?
No, don't do it down the middle.
Yeah, he's at it. He's at it. Joe, get a cut of this.
Oh no!
Well, that's where we last left off. Me and Chris getting our hair buzzed while I'm holding on to an inflatable horse. What a pity.
Welcome back to Entertainment Breach, the show that didn't really deserve all that.
No, we
I'm
didn't.
Austin.
I'm Chris, and we are so excited to be back here for season 4.
4. Not many shows make it this long. Let's see how far we can make it.
Still got another 3 semesters before we're out of here.